April 6th, 2026. Goldman Sachs drops a research paper. 16,000 jobs disappearing every month. Erased, gone, not coming back. And the data has a specific name attached. It is not boomers near retirement. It is not the executives. It is you. Anyone under 30, entry-level workers, fresh graduates, the exact people who did everything right. Got the degree, took the internship, showed up early, built the LinkedIn, played the game. You played the game perfectly. The game ended while you were playing it. The career ladder your parents climbed has been physically sawed in half. The bottom 3 rungs do not exist anymore. They got fed into a language model, and now they answer customer service tickets at 3 in the morning for free. 64% of your generation says they are scared of losing their job to AI. Compare that to 29% of boomers. Notice anything? The people writing the AI rollout strategies are the people whose jobs are not at risk. That is not an accident. That is the design. Stay with me, because there is a version of this story where you lose the next 10 years to anxiety and side hustle thrash. And there is a version where you quietly become one of the few people who built real wealth during the exact moment everyone else panicked. Same economy, 2 completely different lives. The difference comes down to 4 moves. Let us walk through them. Section 1. The ladder was already rotten. AI just pushed it. The career ladder did not die in 2026. The career ladder died slowly over 30 years. AI just pushed the corpse off the table. Think about how the ladder was supposed to work. You enter at the bottom. Boring tasks, drafting, filing, cleaning data, customer support, junior analysis, stuff nobody wanted to do. But those tasks were never the point. The point was that while you did the boring work, you absorbed how the business actually ran. By year 3, you knew where the money moved. By year 5, you were dangerous. That apprenticeship system is now extinct. Companies looked at AI and realized they could skip paying juniors entirely. Why train a 23-year-old for 2 years when a model can do the same output in seconds? So they stopped hiring juniors. Quietly, everywhere. London, Berlin, Singapore, Sydney, Jakarta, Mumbai. The pattern is global. Entry-level job postings have collapsed in every major economy. Here is the part that should bother you. The bottom of the ladder was always the learning zone. Remove the learning zone, and a generation of workers never builds the skills that make them valuable later. We are not just losing jobs. We are losing the apprenticeship that creates the next layer of professionals. That sounds bleak. It is not. Because while the ladder was breaking, something else was being built. Most people did not notice. A few did. They are the ones who are about to look like geniuses. Section 2. Move 1. Stack, do not climb. The new wealth structure has a name. Stacking. Forget one job, one paycheck, one career. That model died with the ladder. The new model is 3 to 5 income streams running in parallel right now. Stream 1 is your anchor. A reliable job, freelance contract, or business that pays your rent. This is your floor, not your ceiling. Stop treating your job like your identity. It is just Stream 1. Stream 2 is skill leverage. Take one thing you are already good at and sell it directly to humans. Design, writing, editing, coding, tutoring, translation, no middleman, no HR, no promotion needed. Stream 3 is your asset stack, small investment account, high-yield savings, index funds, whatever is accessible in your country, even tiny amounts, because in a stacked life, time replaces salary as your multiplier. A salary stops paying you when you stop working. An asset does not. Stream 4 is optional but powerful. Audience. Even 1,000 people who trust you online is a private economy you can activate later. You do not need millions. You need a few who listen. Fortune called this exact pattern disillusionomics. Young people across 44 countries are walking away from the single paycheck dream. They are turning their entire life into a portfolio. Notice the shift? On the old ladder, your boss controlled your income ceiling. In a stacked life, you do. Nobody gives you permission. Nobody promotes you. Nobody can fire all 4 streams at once. That is the first move. Stack. Do not climb. Save this one. Section 3 is where most people destroy everything they just built. Section 3. Move 2. Depth beats width. People hear multiple income streams and immediately make the same mistake. They sign up for 10 things at once: dropshipping, crypto trading, affiliate marketing, print on demand, coaching, day trading, some random Telegram course. 2 months later, exhausted, broke, worse off than when they started. That is not stacking. That is thrashing. And it is the number one reason people give up and crawl back to the ladder. The actual rule is brutal in its simplicity. Compound one skill until it pays you in multiple ways. Imagine you are decent at writing. The wrong move is to also try video editing, also try crypto, also try e-commerce. You will be mediocre at 5 things and great at 0. The right move? Take writing. Sell it freelance. Stream 1. Use the same skill to run a newsletter. Stream 2. Use it to write scripts for creators. Stream 3. Use it to build a small digital product. Stream 4. 1 skill, 4 streams. Compounding. Senior creators, freelancers, and solo operators are quietly out-earning corporate professionals using exactly this. They did not learn 10 things. They learned 1 thing deeply enough that the world started paying them from multiple angles. Now the harder truth: the skill itself matters less than your compounding time on it. 2 years of focused depth beats 5 years of scattered effort every single time. Pick something you do not actively hate. Communication, design, coding, selling, teaching, editing. Commit to it for 12 months before adding anything new. The people winning this economy are not the most talented. They are the most consistent. The ones who refuse to switch lanes every time a new TikTok told them to. Boring on the outside, wealthy on the inside. Section 4. Move 3 and 4. Become unreplaceable. Here is the uncomfortable truth about AI. It is not coming for all work. It is coming for replaceable work. So the goal is simple. Become unreplaceable. 3 categories of work AI cannot eat. Memorize them. They are your shield. Category 1. Trust. AI writes a contract in 3 seconds. It cannot make a client trust you with their money, their reputation, or their business. Trust is built between humans, always. Anyone who builds real trust with real people will work forever. Category 2. Taste. AI generates 1,000 options. Someone still has to choose. Designers with taste. Editors with taste. Writers with taste. Marketers with taste. Founders with taste. The person who decides what is good is the person who gets paid. Models do not have taste. They have averages. Category 3. Skin in the game. People who can sell, negotiate, or take risk on their own decisions cannot be replaced by a model with no money on the line. The world will always pay people who can move outcomes, not just produce outputs. Look at what is not on this list. Following instructions. Doing what you are told. Being a good employee. That is exactly what AI does best. And cheaper than you. The career advice your parents gave you was correct for their economy. In this one, being obedient and reliable is the fastest path to being automated. Move 3 is to build at least one of those 3 categories into your skill stack. Trust, taste, risk tolerance. Pick one and lean in. And move 4. Stop asking, what job do I want? Start asking, what makes me unautomatable? And how do I stack income around it? That single question rewires the next decade of your life. Recap the 4 moves. 1. Stack. Do not climb. Build 3 to 5 income streams instead of chasing 1 promotion. 2. Compound 1 skill into multiple streams. Depth always beats width. 3. Add trust, taste, or skin in the game to whatever you build. 4. Stop chasing jobs. Start engineering unautomatability. That is the entire framework. Memorize it. Live it, build from it. The career ladder is gone, real. The job market is rougher for young people than it has been in decades, real. AI is going to keep eating routine work, also real. None of that means you are doomed. It means the rules changed. And the people who learn the new rules first will own the next decade. Stop comparing yourself to people on the old ladder. They are climbing something that is collapsing. You are building something new from the ground up. Harder in the short run, unstoppable in the long run. The next 10 years will create more new wealth than any decade in history, not despite AI. Because of it, the only question is whether you position yourself to catch that wave or stand on the beach watching it roll past. You do not need permission. You do not need credentials. You do not need a ladder. You need one skill, 4 streams, and the patience to let time do its work. The economy that wrote your parents' rules is gone. Good. Now go build the one that pays you. See you in the next one.